need to have an LLC or an S-Corp, this is for you, okay? Go ahead. I want you to share this video out to at least 2 business owners you know, or those that you know that just have a passion, a side hustle, something that they love to do, but maybe they're even thinking about going to business for themselves. This is the perfect episode for you. I'm going to tell you the different tax implications and what that looks like, all right? Now, do me a favor, okay? Go ahead and let's do the obvious thing, okay? Like, subscribe, follow for more of our amazing content here at the Tax Spa. Like I said, I'm your girl, Kamaya Johnson, and we're going to get right into it in our 21 days of taxments. Woo, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm starting to build I'm not used to doing live stream daily, but I'm really appreciating this challenge. It feels good to be able to share my knowledge with the community and with everyone to be able to help them maximize on their tax savings. As business owners, you're always looking at whether or not you owe. I mean, to be quite honestly. And like I said, all of you that are doing side hustles, and if you get a 1099 at the end of the year, the IRS sees you as a business owner. Okay, your sole proprietorship. That means you have to start thinking like a business owner. That means you need to start thinking long term, especially if, like I said, if this is something you like to do. And there's so many of you that love creating content, so many content creators out here. We're in the creator economy, that you really need to start thinking about how you can maximize on your earnings. Because imagine, and we're going to go and talk about the 2 different structures. So we just kind of briefly went over, like you said, you have like let's think of a stair-step approach when it comes to entrepreneurship, okay? Let's think of a stair-step approach. Now, the first one is, we have our sole proprietorship. This was me for a long time. I had my own freelance company, but I really wasn't wanting to dive deep into it. It was me dating whether or not I would actually become an entrepreneur. And so I never officially filed an LLC until I opened the tax spa. So now we've reached into going into an LLC. And so the tax implications, we talk about an LLC. And thanks so much for watching, y'all. LLC is going to allow you what you call limited liability company. So we're limiting your liability in case of a lawsuit, and that's what we were talking about. We want to keep a corporate veil and start separating our expenses and acting as real business owners, okay? We talked about this in episode 1. Go back and watch it, all right? But an LLC, what's going to happen is you're going to start making money, you're going to start growing, and then once you hit about 45, 50K, I want you to understand you're also getting self-employment taxes on top of your regular income and whatever the business makes, all right? So a lot of you, like I said, this is your side hustle. You still have a day job, so you're getting taxed from your day job. If you're in business, like I said, you're selling something online, you're getting taxed from whatever you're selling online, and you're getting taxed at an extra 15% in self-employment taxes, okay? Now, that's the first thing when we talk about having an LLC. A lot of great benefits, right? It's going to allow you can actually separate, have 2 separate, basically, I'll say 2 separations when it comes to your credit. You can do things to your business that you wouldn't necessarily want to do in your personal. You could build your personal credit and do things that you wouldn't want to do in your business. So it has a lot of flexibility. But once you make over $45,000 in that first year of business or second year, whatever that is, you need to really seriously start looking at having an S-Corp. Okay? You want to look at having an S-Corp. So what this is, and a lot of people, there's some confusion, you can have a single member S-Corp. All right? It's very common. So with an S-Corp, you have to have articles of corporation, okay? That's when you want to start looking at your lawyer, start telling them about it. And this is where you're going to start taking a payroll check, like basically cut yourself a check as a business owner. And we talked about this in the previous episodes as well, the importance of you having an owner's draw, right? So you would literally put yourself on payroll, then you would be able to start getting a W-2 from this company as if you worked for your own company. All right. which is great because guess what? You're only going to get taxed one time. You don't get taxed twice like you do with an LLC, all right? Now, another thing you need to really understand, you have to have bylaws and you have to consider yourself a shareholder. So if it's not just you, let's say there's multiple members, we talked briefly about having a board of advisors that could be your own family. So you, your husband, and let's say, I don't know, the most business savvy person in your family, y'all are considered the board of directors. Well, if you want to do an S-Corp election, they would have to be considered shareholders, okay? And then all those things have to basically be written up. But it's a lot of advantages. Almost always, especially if you're making over $70,000 a year in your business, you're going to save on taxes, okay? You're going to save on taxes. So I highly suggest that you look at, once you reach that $45,000, $50,000 mark in net profit, okay? Let's be clear. We're talking about net profit, not gross, not before tax, but net profit. Then that's when you want to look at it because it will significantly help lower what you end up owing on taxes. So let me go ahead and check the comments real quick and just see if we have any questions so far. But I just want to hope that makes sense. So because I'm all about helping y'all save money on taxes. A lot of you, look, I hear this all the time. We get taxed for making money. We get taxed if we don't make any money. We get taxed if we do make money. So you want to make sure that you're following suit and you're doing things that's going to help set you up for success. Hey, JoJo, thanks again for watching again. Okay, so I want us to pay attention to this. Now, like I said, there's a lot of great things you're already doing. You just want to start planning ahead. So let me just show you something. This is the advantage of having a tax advisor, okay? Not just someone that runs and does your taxes, but that's a tax advisor. Myself, us at the tax spot, that's what we do. We specialize in making sure that you're maximizing on all the benefits that you can get. And I'm telling you, think about if you could save yourself tens of thousands of dollars every year, or you could inject tens of thousands of dollars or recoup tens of thousands of dollars you've already put in your business, it'll make a big deal, okay? It'll make a tremendous deal when it comes to your savings over time. So I want you to feel confident and know that you're not alone. We are doing, for you just booking a call with us, getting on the call with one of our teams, letting us assess your situation. It's a free consult. If you do that, I want you to see what we'll be giving away. Super exciting, so stay tuned. Y'all, wasn't that amazing? We're giving away a 7-night stay, and it's going to be from over 50 locations you can pick from all over the world. You saw it, Fiji, Dubai. We're talking about Rome. We're talking about just some amazing, beautiful locations. And that is just our thank you for allowing us to be able to just, see if we can help you this tax season coming up. But we are a year-round service, all right? Definitely, all you got to do is go to www.mytaxspa.com. Literally, y'all, it's going to pop up. Put your information in, book a time. It's a free consult. You literally lose nothing. Just meet with us. If we can help you, it'll be great. And I'm excited to be able to announce who's going to win the trip. We already gave away a 3-night stay here when we had our in-person event here in Houston, Texas. So I'm super excited to be able to do the same. Now, I was able to get that video back up, and I want you to see what it's like to be able to work with an actual professional. It was just great. Okay, it really was. To be able to hear from one of my clients and what they, just what they went through. Okay, and so we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share this video, and we're gonna hope and pray that the audio comes through like it was supposed to. So let me go ahead and share this out, and I'll be right back. Hey, Allison, it's so great for you to be on. It really is. I really appreciate y'all. I just want you to know like more about what your experience has been like working with us here at the Tax Bar, working with me personally, and what the results were we were able to deliver to you.
Okay, well, my experience working with you, Miss Kamaya Johnson, was great. You were very knowledgeable in helping us with this tax season, especially since that was our first year being in business in the trucking industry. Um, you saved us thousands and even got us a major refund back in excess of $10,000. So that was really, really.
Y'all, I just wanted to cut it out real quick. But as you can see, we've been able to help save her tens of thousands of dollars. We even got her $10,000 back as a first time business owner. And this is so important. Like I said, we're talking about the idea of reinvesting. So I want us to all, this is a perfect time to start planning for our year. This is so common in the business realm that I'm starting to see more and more these vision board parties, these like, 2025 planning parties, which is great. But part of the things you really want to just plan for is your finances, y'all. The Bible always talks about us using diligence, being diligent. Part of that is looking ahead and planning accordingly. All right. So, part of that, like I said, as you are projecting to have more income, you need to make sure that you're projected. If you're going to be going over, some of us, like, and I'll even say, some of us have really, really big goals moving into 2025, and some of us are going to hit 6 and 7 figures. That being said, we need to definitely look at doing an S-Corp election, but you need to understand one thing, and then I'll be done for today's live, is that you have to make sure that you file the form by March 15th. Easy to remember because that's my birthday, y'all. The Ides of March, March 15th, my birthday, but that's the date that you need to file your form for a late S-Corp election. That way you can actually get those benefits. You don't have to worry about that self-employment tax. But that's all, and I hope that you got a lot from this. Like I said, do me a favor, all right? All right, let's be supporters of each other. Subscribe, okay? Subscribe. Follow me. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We are on YouTube under Kamaya Johnson, the tax spa. You can search either way. And we're also on Threads. Threads is actually a pretty good, cool platform I'm learning about. And also LinkedIn. Y'all, do me a favor. Share those at least 2 business owners that you know. Let's support each other. I'm going to tell you one thing and I'll be done. If I had the cure for cancer and I had it literally in a bottle and you yourself were suffering, how would you feel if I just kept that bottle to myself? You would probably hate me for the rest of your life, right? Well, that's what we want to just think about when it comes to us keeping good content away from other people. We know a lot of people that they're doing their best. They have big dreams, big goals, and they are very much going to be successful. But some of us, like I said, are going to be hitting 6 and 7 figure, maybe even 8 figure years. And this piece of content could have been a thing that helped them preserve their wealth instead of giving up their hard earned wealth. Okay? I want to thank y'all again for having me. Until next time, y'all stay blessed. And we'll be back tomorrow. Check your inbox. We have so many resources being sent for you during this 21-day challenge. Thank you again, and good night.